So I'm gonna do this quick, but I don't know who needs to hear this. But as I was sitting here doing some self-reflection, I kept hearing something repeatedly in my mind over and over and over again. So I pulled out my phone and took out the notes because it was just processing so fast. But what I kept hearing was, it'll cost you your old life. If you want the new, give me your old and allow me to transform your mind. I'm doing a new thing. I know that's in the Bible somewhere, but I don't know where. We're afraid of letting go of what's familiar. It's scary stepping into the unknown. It's super fucking scary because you don't know what to expect. For example, it's like, let's say you're moving overseas to a land that you ain't never been, with nothing. Never been there. I said never been there. With nothing. You don't know how they speak. You don't understand their language. You don't know what they eat. You don't know what they dress. You don't know anything. You don't know their way of living at all. But it's like you felt called there in the first place. So we will tend to start having these expectations because we don't know what's unfamiliar, because we're too scared to step into the unfamiliar. I hope this is making sense. Anyways, it's like fears will start taking over our mind. The what ifs start kicking in, the overthinking kicks in to the point we spiral and decline that wake up call. But if we were to move there because we had no choice, we were forced to move there, eventually we start to learn how they live, their way of living, the new way, changing our mindset. Everything just starts becoming familiar, but we have to forget what we learned back there because that's not what they do here. So we have to let that, whatever was connected to that, go. And so eventually you start learning how to live in that new way. Then you start having that realization that this new place was better than you've ever experienced or expected. Better. You didn't have all that stress. You didn't need all of that stuff. And now you're here less. And you come to a realization where you're like, I feel free here. I feel like I'm at peace here. But in order to get there, we have to let our old life crumble to the ground. Let's say you have hella followers or you have a YouTube channel or something, just examples. Are you willing to let go of that old life that you needed to survive in that old life? Are you willing to sacrifice that to move into your new life where you feel at peace, you feel free, you don't need to do all the extra stuff, like you can just be? But are you willing to let go of what you knew in order to be free, to be at peace? Even though it's scary taking that leap of faith, we can't let our fears deter what our soul is calling us to do, because our soul will tell us, our spirit will tell us what we need to do. It'll put a thought in our head and it's like, why did I think about that thought? But sometimes we do have to take that leap of faith because there's something there that you don't know, but you're scared to go because you fear the unknown. And that's the same thing with our thought processes. It's not just a physical location. Sometimes we can escape through like the actuality of things but the main thing that we're really trying to escape is our mind. So we need to start having the courage and to take that leap of faith, to step into the unknown, even if it feels unfamiliar, even if it doesn't feel safe, because we don't know what to grasp onto. So this is where control comes in. I hope this is all making sense. But I just wanted to share that was on my mind, and I don't know who might have needed to hear it, but yeah. Oh, I did pull cards too. I pulled one, and then I got the Judgment in reverse. Whoever knows tarot, they know. Good night, y'all.